Comedian Samantha Bee always has us laughing, and now she is the star of an upcoming one-woman show titled How to Survive Menopause. Bee wrote the show after her own experience, which she describes as a volcanic disruption in her life that nobody warned her about. She's performing off-Broadway this week, and then the production is going to be turned into an Audible original podcast in the spring. Samantha Bee is preparing for her first performance. She's very, very busy, so she joins us from her home in New York. Good morning, Samantha. I think I can see your cat in the background, so I want to say good morning to you and good morning to your cat.
Thank you so much. That's my cat, Susan Collins, and she loves to be on camera, so she'll probably make an appearance as we go along.
Hi, Susan. There she goes. She's moving. So, Samantha, it almost seems like menopause is having a moment right now. People are talking about it when they should have been talking about it for years. What do you think is leading to this shift?
Yes, I'm so grateful.
What was so scary about it for you? Because you describe it as scary.
I do describe it as scary because it was scary. I definitely did not know anything about it going into it. I really thought that I was doing my own show at the time. And so I attributed all of these changes in my body and my mind to like this very high pressure job situation and raising 3 kids in New York City. But there was actually something metabolic going on in my body. And I wish that I had kind of known that because I would have felt less frightened, actually.
You know, Samantha, there's kind of a cottage industry these days of finding old clips from television and showing people how we used to talk about race or gender or you name it. And I feel like there's a whole subset of clips now about menopause. You've found some of them. I've seen them on your show. It's ridiculous. Why do you think it was so off the way we approached this in the past?
Well, you know, we sort of stopped talking about, I mean, first of all, we don't really have comprehensive education about our bodies anymore. And I think that there was just like a tethering of shame to menopause. So we went through it, or people generationally went through it and really just didn't talk about it. So that information just didn't pass forward. People are scared to talk about it. They think that it's going to stigmatize them. And actually, they are right. It kind of has stigmatized people in the past. It's been really hard to talk about. It's kind of embarrassing. A lot of the stuff that happens to you is crazy. It is reverse puberty, basically, except that we're in these stages of our lives where we have all these responsibilities. So actually, these hormonal changes are so consequential. You know what I mean? Like, you thought you were done with acne, but acne was not done with you. It's ridiculous.
Is a symptom?
We need to talk about it. Yeah, everything is a symptom. Basically, anything anyone tells you about that they're going through in perimenopause is true. You should never, ever deny their reality.
Well, so Samantha, if everything is a symptom, I wonder if you have any advice for men, for husbands, for partners in general who, you know, you can't really say, you're not mad at me, it's menopause. So what do you do?
No, but I do advise people to kind of go into the, first of all, peer-to-peer information is so critical to the process. Like, if you can't talk, you have to start talking about it. You have to get comfortable in like the discomfort of talking about it. And that includes with our loving partners. Like, I just celebrated my 23rd anniversary with my husband, and we are a great partnership. And even I was shy to tell him about everything that was going on in my body. And he was so compassionate when I did, because he really didn't understand where these huge like mood swings were coming from. And there were times when, you know, I would go up to him and I'd be like, what, you remember what happened? You remember that memory? Was that your childhood or did that happen in my childhood? Wow. And he was like, are you okay?
Yeah.
So it required both of us to kind of like relinquish our egos, just be super honest with each other. And that's like it's really, really difficult to do, but it is critical.
You
described because you can feel very alone.
Yes, and you described feeling like you thought you had dementia. You described these like bouts of rage, of frozen shoulder, whatever that means. Can you tell us a little bit about your own experience and then why this is funny? Tell us about how you're going to make menopause funny on this show. And we only have like 45 seconds.
I'm going to make it funny. I promise you it's funny. I think that every menopausal woman can relate to the experience of walking into a room, just like with purpose, walking into a room and then getting in the room and going, why am I here? I know I'm here for a reason. Why am I in this room? And that is kind of like the starting place for me. It's just this shared experience of super dumb stuff. It's just like, if we cannot laugh at this, we will cry. And we will cry, but we should also laugh.
Sam, you said your cat's name, this is the last question, and we're already out of time, but you said the cat's name is Susan Collins, named after the senator?
Yes. Yes, we named her after the senator because my husband did not want to get a second cat. And I was like, and he was like, the only conditions under which I will get a second cat is if we give her a name that makes us laugh every single time. So we named her Susan Collins.
Yes.
And it worked.
I love that. Sam Bee, one of the funniest people alive. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
Yes, and good luck with the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so excited.